the scandal broke out in 2003's murder of men's basketball player Patrick Dennehy, his teammate Carlton Dotson pleaded guilty to the murder and was sentenced to 35 years in prison at Baylor. What the fuck is going on at Baylor? Golly! What is going on down there in Waco, Texas? When you have all of these scandals, man, assistant coach just get there, he's strolling for hoes. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh. I'm not going to even talk about this this Anthony or Antonio Brown story. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I'm not going to get into that. There's a columnist in a nutshell, Ron Cook of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. He basically is throwing out there that the Steelers should try to get rid of Antonio Brown for all these different little reasons. And the main reason is because they don't like his attitude. He showboats too much. I tell you what. Antonio Brown is a player. You can make much of this Facebook Live thing if you want. And in this article, I'm not going to get into it once again, but in this article, he mentions how, the credit for Antonio Brown's success is Ben Roethlisberger. I think just a second. I just think the absolute opposite. I think Ben Roethlisberger is actually losing a step. Antonio Brown is what you call a pure receiver. Like Antonio Brown is a natural wide receiver with phenomenal ball skills, locating the ball. No, I wouldn't give credit to Roethlisberger over Antonio Brown to the success that duo has had over the last couple of years. No. All right, go ahead. Get mad. Try to make more of it, this whole Facebook Live thing, than you want. This is the press talking about trying to make a deal for Antonio Brown. He's a little bit older. He's 29 years old. He's going to garner a lot of money on this new deal that he wants to get, and let him go. No, I don't think it's going to happen, first of all, because the Steelers organization is smart. They don't let good players go. They don't let good coaches go. So I think this is a moot point. I don't think it even matters. But it's funny, man, how cats are so up in their feelings about people showboating and having a good time. Whatever, man. You need football players. You need good football players. Whatever. Antonio Brown, let me give you a good analogy. Antonio Brown, anybody that's been around football on sports, Antonio Brown is a natural receiver. Like Jerry Rice was a natural receiver. Like he just naturally was a good receiver. Like he was born to be a wide receiver in the NFL. Antonio Brown, same thing. Same type of player. Great route runner. Once again, locates the ball in the air phenomenally. Can contort his body to get the football. Catches the ball with his hands. Can catch the ball with his body. You know what this, and a lot of y'all may not agree with me on this. Like Antonio Brown is a natural wide receiver. Terrell Owens, even though I think he should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, Terrell Owens isn't a natural, or he wasn't. When he played in the NFL, he wasn't a natural wide receiver. Terrell Owens dropped a lot of balls. Terrell Owens was a great athlete that learned to catch the football and be a great receiver. But he wasn't natural. He was a great athlete that could catch. Like Terrell Owens could probably do several things on a football field because he was that great of an athlete. Like Antonio Brown and Jerry Rice, they were born to play wide receiver. Another example I could give you, and I've said this one before, another example in basketball, in my opinion, another example in basketball is Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Kevin Durant, you can tell he was born to play basketball. The way he moves with the basketball, just his whole aura on the court. LeBron James, he kind of, like Kevin Durant, you can tell grew up playing basketball on the playground. LeBron James probably did, but to a much lesser degree than Kevin Durant. Like, LeBron James has been part of probably his entire life. He's probably been part of, second time this happened today. I'm getting ahead of myself. LeBron James has probably been part of that whole AAU culture his entire life. You understand what I'm saying? His jump shot isn't that pure. His jump shot isn't pure like Kevin Durant's. It's just not, smooth. It's just not smooth. Like, one's playground, one's AAU. One's natural, catch balls from the womb. That doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? One's naturally born to play wide receiver, with the hands, the route running, and everything. And Terrell Owens, man, he's a fantastic player. I'm not saying, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but just not as natural as some of the other guys that you can look at and think of. But Antonio Brown's that dude. He's 29 years old. I think he got a lot of football left in him. I don't think the Steelers are going to make that move. I don't think they're going to do that. Let me read a couple messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com from Andre Elam Corey. I'm talking a Bryant, the wide receiver out of Clemson, who keeps getting suspended for smoking weed. Talking about Pittsburgh defensive or wide receivers. From Real People Music, Grego, that is how it was the party I was at, too. Laugh out loud. Maybe they're talking about the Falcons. From Grego, team or density. Falcons were doing interviews, setting up strip club parties, and listening to Bad and Bougie at halftime instead of preparing for that upset. Yeah. From, who do we got here? Montana Jones, you sound crazy, Doug. I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about my examples of natural and, not so natural wide receivers. From Corey Dre, Le'Veon is the one who keeps getting suspended. From Al Thompson, if they get Pro Bowl talent in return, maybe. They do have some up-and-coming wide receivers there. Plus, F the Steelers anyway. From Big Apple Bastard, he says, whatever, Brian Hill. He disrespected Tomlin. He got to go. Yeah, but see, I don't think that he personally, if you're talking about Antonio Brown, I don't think Antonio Brown tried to disrespect Mike Tomlin. I don't think he did. Well, I know he didn't. He didn't think that it was going to be that big of a deal, of an issue. And that's probably his naivete in the matter. Like, understanding how big this social media conversation is in 2017 and why you can't do what he did in the locker room. But I don't think it's as big of a deal as everybody else is making it out to be. I don't believe that at all. From JY3, good point, Montana. From Tita, ban his ass. From Antonio Lame, Curtis Flywell Lewis, Antonio Brown ain't going nowhere. I don't believe that. This guy in this Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, man, Ron Cook is his name. He probably just want to get clicks. You got to remember that. You got to remember that a lot of these stories, man, in 2017 is trying to get you to click on the darn link. That's it, A lot of this stuff is salacious. It doesn't mean anything. It's not going anywhere. So you kind of got to tread lightly. From that ninja, Antonio Brown did disrespect Mike Vick for the approval of the media. I guess since there's no ninja for him to hate on, they're attacking him now. Wow. I don't remember that. What exactly happened? I kind of remember something about Antonio Brown and Mike Vick. Was it when Roethlisberger got hurt? Vick was set to be the quarterback, and Antonio Brown said something negative, saying, Vick isn't good. He's not a good quarterback or a backup or whatever. I can't remember exactly how the story went. For Big Apple Bastard, give me a Julio, A.J. Green, or Dez Bryant all day, every day. Antonio Bryant is on the take. It wasn't no coincidence he recorded private locker room talk. Right. Like, another perfect example, and I know a lot of this, y'all aren't getting. I see from some of the comments, say, like, what the hell am I talking about in the whole natural wide receiver thing. Perfect example. A.J. Green, born to play wide receiver. Natural. Dez Bryant, same thing as well. He's somebody I would put in that same category as just a natural wide receiver. More so wide receiver and catcher of the football than athlete, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. Terrell Owens, more so of an athlete, a little bit less of a receiver. Like Terrell Owens could go out there and probably play tight end. He could play the running back. He could probably play outside linebacker. He could definitely play strong safety or whatever. I'm talking about in his heyday. You know, dropped a lot of balls that he should have caught in his day. There's no denying that. And outside of that, though, don't get it twisted. Don't think that I'm saying Terrell Owens isn't a fantastic receiver. I've said it from day one. It's a travesty the man didn't go into the Hall of Fame first ballot. What I'm saying as far as a natural receiver, there's a couple other guys, man, many guys over the history of football that I can name that are better catchers of the football. A.J. Green, born wide receiver. Perfect example of what I'm talking about here. Let's get out of here, man.
When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise a nation of thugs.
Let's get out of here!
But I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of bruhs. Frank Cole, Ernest Just.
Hey! Thank you for tuning into the Doug Stewart Show today. If you're new, this is how we do it. This is how we get down around here, man. Fun. Real talk. Hey, make sure you become a premium member of the Doug Stewart Show by going to thedougstewartshow.com, clicking on the little blue link, and for $4 a month, man, you hear the Doug Stewart Show all 3 hours, Monday through Friday, any and every time you want to listen to it. All right, as well as episodes of Chop It Up. We got a new Chop It Up coming out this week as well. We think you will like. Stay tuned for that. But become a premium member. All right, and we're also doing something else lately here. We're doing a lot more of the videos, taking excerpts of the show. Do your boy a favor. This is what they call guerrilla marketing. Do your boy a favor, man. If you can share the videos that we put out, the YouTube videos, man, we really would appreciate it, all right? They're good. You're going to like them. Yeah.
We gonna hold it down.
All right. Shouts out to my producer, Waterhead Walter, Poe Politic and Brandon Butler, Dwayne Vasson, Gerald Oliveri, the engineers. Thank y'all for doing what y'all do. Shouts out to the Stewies. Without you, there is no me. Thank you very much. Shouts out to my man Pink Gator for this hot-ass track. Yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. My favorite day of the week, Woman Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. Frank Coleman, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, four founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. I'm always in the queue, but you ain't know. I'm resolute to the boot, you don't give me though. In that pack over there, that my dog team. Before I came out the womb, I had purple dreams. Skipto, that my line name. And Ada Mule, that my chain gang. From my yard to any yard, I put that on my life. The Q's going hard. A whole nation full of blood. Do your duty, lift it up. This ain't about yourself, ain't about your kids. Jail as a unit, and we gon' run the ship. The greatest rap on the planet Earth. But make no mistake, God, I put you first. See, I know my place, and I stand my ground. Q's in the sky, we gon' hold it down. Frank Cole, Ernest Just, Oscar Cooper, love.